Good evening, good day, good everything for everybody in the crypto world. It is 1:28 a.m., 11/12/2019. You've got Bitcoin, ETH, XRP, everybody down, except for a few. That's in the last hour, but overall in the last few days, a downturn. Okay, 237 for the market cap and 20 billion for the daily. Now, when you look at what's going on right now in the market, you're going to see this happen for a little bit, up and down, slight bits. Not much going on for the next 30 days, in my opinion. But the overall scale of what's going to happen next year, which is a short time away, you're going to see a lot of these coins go bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Okay, there's just going to be a lot less, and then 2021 even a lot less. But the ones that matter, the ones that have the potential to take care of business for you in the long run and the short run, that's the thing. You got to look at this agreement here quickly. The ADF Group, biggest financial influencer in Africa, well respected, so much that they are on the level of the presidential level of discussions with all the countries in Africa. They, back in June, after vetting and doing a bunch of research, partnered with the Apollo Foundation, the Apollo Currency APL, the Apollo All-in-One. And in their statement, they made, if you watch my past videos, saying how it is the endless features and the most advanced blockchain and the obvious choice. When you look at the ADF Group and how important this agreement is, in my opinion, and many others, you look at how they partnered with Apollo, and then they said they would promote Apollo through the continent. Then Apollo's been working with different countries: Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Comoros, Swaziland, a bunch more. And with their pieces that they have, this is what I want to take and just talk to you about real fast. You have the Minister of Technology and other stuff for Lesotho, travel from Lesotho to the offices of the ADF Group and Apollo Africa. The Apollo Africa office is in the ADF Group headquarters, and it's a beautiful building. I'll show you a picture in a little bit of the courtyard. But the main thing is, they came to the ADF office, Apollo Africa office, to discuss. The Apollo Africa office has legal and a bunch of other stuff in it, staffed by the ADF Group. And of course, Willie is the guy that takes care of business there. Now, watch my past videos, Willie Bestoff. Now, when you look at what happened there, and then weeks later, they went to Steve, and I think Willie went to Lesotho, to the Prime Minister's office to have a big meeting. Then, shortly after that, the announcement of the MOU. Take that and put that together. That is a whopper. The ADF Group, historic partnership with Apollo, said they would promote Apollo through the continent. It's shortly afterwards. Okay, after, you gotta understand, nothing moves like a rapid speed in government, but you gotta look at what had happened there. June through November, early November. Boom. Okay, that's one country. Steve says there's another big Africa announcement coming shortly, with dates to be announced. That is the piece, okay, that you got to think about. What's going to happen in the future? What's going to happen in the next couple months for Apollo? Massive. What's going to happen next year, early part of the year? More. Look at the roadmap on their website. All the African countries. And then doing the DAG Consensus Protocol transformation, the rebranding with a new website, centralized exchanges. Yes. And those centralized exchanges are going to help the Africa situation for people to buy Apollo. When you have the people using the currency and buying the currency in Africa, guess what? Doing the purchases through the exchanges and taking care of business that way, The volume of Apollo is going to surge drastically because of the purchases in Africa alone. And of course, more and more people around the world will dive in. BAYK extends the Bitcoin customer service beyond futures trading clients. BAYK is ready to store customers' Bitcoin. And I'm not going to get through this. Has been out for a little bit, but it's good to see that they're widening their expertise. And let's take a look. Facebook ordered to remove fake Bitcoin ads. So this one's pretty good. Now, the big brother billionaire John DeMoy, not a big deal about that guy. But what the big deal is the Facebook fine if they don't take down the fake Bitcoin ads. 2.1 million. That's a big deal. So good there. Netherlands police arrest founder of blockchain startup that raised over 80 million. Dutch police have arrested a founder of startup Commodore 64. Commodore. Yeah, it sounds like the Commodore 64. Anybody remembers that old thing? Allegedly raised 78 million euros, 86 million from investors. Business-focused news outlet reported. So, not good. Okay for that guy. Getting over to more news, you've got the French central bank job posting reveals digital currency program. The Central Bank of France, Banque de France, is seeking blockchain analysts who will help the bank define a program of implementing digital currency. See what I mean about that? If you've watched my past videos, talking about the blockchain, talking about what's going on with the blockchain, talk about China, talk about what's going on with these different countries. The United States has got to wake up. That's the best way to put it. Fast. CoinMarketCap now provides crypto investors with data on liquidity. CoinMarketCap has got to do something. They messed up their whole setup over the last few months. And not just Apollo's rating and everybody's of the top 200 ratings, but they just blew it. And now they're just trying to bring in, we're doing this now, and we're doing this. In my opinion, use the live CoinWatch. That site is so much better, and I do mean so much better. IEOs give small altcoin exchanges. This should be plural, not small altcoin exchanges, because when you look at the article, they mention a few, and it's not just small exchanges. A lot of the bigger exchanges are doing the IEOs. The old style ICO is bye-bye. People try to do it, but it's bye-bye. And when I say that, you get nobody going for it. So it's just the IEOs. It's more of a vetted thing, and good coins are trying it and getting some response from it. U.S. online shoppers can now earn Bitcoin rewards on Alibaba. So the world's largest hotel chain now bookable with BTC and the largest e-commerce center. You can adopt crypto in simple choice. I should be reading that out loud, shouldn't I? But why don't you read that? 24% increase in international revenue. Yes. Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to go through that. They give you a little Bitcoin, small amounts. Not bad. Shop on Alibaba. I probably should have done a little more research on that article before I got there. Okay, sorry about that. Want to see your favorite project? Ladies and gentlemen, the link for this will be down below. First one on the description. Please put in @Apollo Currency on your vote. Okay, put in the @Apollo Currency. Make sure you have that in there and put in that piece for the vote. To get a free listing on Binance is a bomb to get it done. And right now, Apollo's doing good, but there's a no-name coin that has a few more votes. So lock and load. And that again will be down below. The Apollo devs have been working. A new update should be coming soon. They've got to develop 11 hours ago. So I would say later this week, you should have an update hopefully on the DEX and more for Apollo's network. They're going to be doing so much in the next few months on the network, it's going to be a head-spinning thing. You've got because of the DAG consensus protocol to switch over, Apollo Cloud, a lot. When you go to their Medium page, this is a very good thing to just look at, folks. If you're new to Apollo, the link is down below. Every day they put out articles, basically, and you can easily just check in and click on one of these and see it. You see where Apollo's moving? They're moving when the other coins are just doing very little. Apollo's taking care of business. Lesotho, huge. Sharding, historic, and they hit the second milestone. Another sharding milestone. The second shard executed. And then you go through all the different things they do. They do basically every week. They give you the Apollo University videos. Yeah, those are instructional videos every week. So, and then the LA token exchange to give us listing dates should be coming soon. Again, good place to check and get news and learn about Apollo. The best thing to do, somebody asked me, what's the best wallet for Apollo? Well, I guess you didn't watch my video. The wallet page on the Apollo wallets are right there. And you've got them, just make sure you save your account number and your passphrase. What's going to be going on for Apollo for the next couple months? And then next year, early. All these Apollo Africa developments, you got to understand what's going to happen. The situation is, when you have everything that Apollo's done to build the fastest network in the world, and you have all that right there, okay? When you read that, and you have, basically at the bottom here, signed the MOU to implement Apollo in the various government departments. That's the biggie. They're going to be managing the minerals, showing how they can do that. They're going to be trying to, and it will be effective, in helping reduce unemployment and poverty, and provide the people with the debit cards to lock and load APL, to spend anywhere they want. Again, volume's going to increase. This is just the first country. They're going to be loading more and more. Steve says he expects 10 plus countries. So when you look at this whole piece, having the best in the world of all these features, the fastest, the most private with a public option, forging to earn free coins, yep, it's a future that's going to be immense. Let me go back to the beginning here. DEX built into your wallet. That black mode coming soon. More coins coming. Bitcoin very soon. No KYC, no verification. The people's currency is going to be huge in Africa. And one of these times when they sign a country, they're going to be doing national currency. And that's going to be really huge for volume. You look at this agreement, the chairman of the ADF shaking hands with the Minister of Lesotho of Communications, Science and Technology. And then legal and Director of Operations, Willie Bestov. And he was the first to have a Apollo Bank in South Africa. People can walk in and buy Apollo with cash. So you have that, and the future, again, like I said in the beginning of the video, to use, well, I didn't say this, but the use cases around the world of where cryptocurrency is going to be used, and for the management of the government programs, what Apollo is doing with Lesotho, yeah, you're going to have a lot going on for all the different aspects of government to help in shipping, cross-border, everything. Apollo's going to be doing it. And other countries are going to be going, wow, look at that. That rapid block chain that has all those endless features that the ADF talked about is kicking butt and helping the people of Lesotho. Well, guess what? This partnership for the ADF is so immensely important and so much going to kick butt this coming few months and next year. Huge. So get excited. Yesterday, Apollo, AJ tweeted this out. Very nice. Veterans Day tribute from Apollo. The future bodes well for the people of Lesotho. That's that courtyard I was telling you about for the ADF building in South Africa. Apollo Africa's in that building. Nice lunchy little place to come out to. And then you have this. I just want to focus one last thing on this. The people of Lesotho, having this capability and having the uplift of knowing that you have your own spending abilities with debit cards, your own walk-in locations. In Lesotho, you're going to have a ton of walk-in locations that Apollo's setting up. It's going to be huge. Huge! And with that, I'm going to sign out with this, the power of Apollo. And any updates, I'll have it for you.